Hi everyone, great to have you joining me again today on the Hiking Shepherd channel. It's Monday 20th of December and Moses and I are back at Snowdon. We're climbing the Snowdon Ranger path today, so this is the first time I've been up this path. It's supposed to be one of the easier routes up Snowdon, but I'll keep you updated on how that's going. We've not had a great start to the morning because my phone wouldn't work to pay via contactless at the car park down below. I remember checking online and it said you could pay by card or contactless, but it hasn't worked just now, so I mean I was pretty dumb and didn't bring my card or any cash with me, so I haven't been able to pay. So I'm just hoping that nobody comes to check if I've got a ticket, otherwise I'm going to have a little fine to come back to when I get back down. I've been up Snowdon probably about 4 times in the past, and from the top I've never had decent views. I've always just been sat in a cloud, but I think today might be the day. It's looking pretty clear. I mean, not what I was expecting in the middle of December, but I can't wait to get to the top. Some of the other hikers I follow on Instagram posted photos of a cloud inversion over the weekend, so that's where when you get to the summit you're sort of above the clouds, like when you're in an aeroplane and you go above the clouds. So I'm really looking forward to getting up there and seeing what the view's like. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably seen that I've had a baby boy recently, so he's about 7 weeks old now. So I don't get to come out as often as usual, and usually if I do it's a struggle because I'm so tired. I mean, in the last 4 days I've had about 16 hours sleep, so it doesn't take a maths genius to work out that's averaging about 4 hours sleep a night. So it's about an hour and a half from where I live to the car park here. What I do when I come up a mountain is I always carry an energy drink for the journey home when I get back in the car. But this morning I was so drowsy on the way here that I drank my Red Bull in the car just to get to the car park here. So you know it's going to be a long day when you drink an energy drink just to get to the mountain. I should be okay though, feeling nice and fresh now. The fresh air does a lot of good as opposed to sitting in a warm car. So, you know, the sign back there said we got 4.6 kilometers until we reach the summit, so that's not too far really. So we should be all right. The fog has lifted slightly, so I've let Moses off his lead for the time being because I can't see any sheep for quite a way really. So hopefully I'll have a nice little run around, do a bit of exploring, lots of sniffing. So we've been walking along the Snowdon Ranger path for about 1.7 miles now, and really it's been, most of the way it's been quite a steady incline. The famous zigzag section at the start was pretty steep, but thereafter it's been quite steady so far, although I do understand it gets quite steep in the second half of the walk. So I know I sound out of breath, but trying to preserve some energy for that section. Probably about 3/4 of the way up now, and I think this is the best weather we've had up a mountain for a long time. So I tried to go up Knicht about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I got completely drenched. It makes such a difference coming on a day like today where the weather's a lot better. we're well and truly at the steep bit now. Not far to the summit now, probably 15-20 minutes until we get there. It's really steep now, so I'm looking forward to getting to the top and having a bit of a break. Summit Snowdon now. We didn't actually make it to the summit just because there are about 15 people all stood up there drinking their cups of coffee and whatnot. We're just stood outside the cafe. It's obviously not open, but we're just gonna take a break up here, have something to eat and enjoy the view for a minute before we start making our way back down. Okay, so we've stopped and had something to eat and some, Rosie, come on, not across, get a £1,000 fine for crossing the train track. So we're gonna walk back down by the train track just because it's nice and smooth and, you know, there's no steps and rocks. I saw some guy do this last time I was up here and he absolutely flew past me, so that's what I'm gonna do and see how we go. So every time I've been up Snowdon in the past, when I get to the top, I've just been submerged in clouds. So today, do you know what? It's been so great having the views that I've had today. If I could write the weather for Snowdon or for a hike myself, like I literally couldn't have asked for a better day. So I just wanted to let you know what I thought of the Ranger path from a hiker and a dog walker perspective. So a bit of a mixed review really. From a dog owner perspective, I mean, at the start of the walk there's a lot of sheep, which isn't great with a dog like Moses who has sort of a chase instinct. Just makes it harder to walk him. But when you get to the steep section, probably about 600 meters, you know, at least today I didn't see a sheep in sight at all, so that was quite nice because he could, all the way up that section, all the way down, he could spend that time off the lead from a hiker's perspective. So I've only ever been up Snowdon via the Pyg track or the Miners track in the past, and for starters the car park there is extortionately expensive, but also it's really busy. What I found today, and I'm not sure whether it's the time of the year or just a coincidence, is that this Ranger path is actually really quiet, but it also says online that this path is easier than like the Pyg track and things, which I'm not really sure I agree. To start with, yeah, it's a lot easier because the incline's really steady, but the top 400 meters or so is so steep that, you know, it's really hard to go in, and I wouldn't sort of suggest this route to beginners. But I have really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed how quiet it is. I've enjoyed not having to pay 25 quid for parking. So I think I might come back on this route next time I'm up Snowdon, but I'll probably have a completely different opinion when I come up in the rain or the snow. Okay, so we're back at the car park now, and it's the moment of truth as to whether I've got a ticket or not for not being able to pay for my parking. No ticket, yay! Alright, so that's it then. So we walked Snowdon via the Snowdon Ranger path, so we've been 3 hours and 22 minutes, which is great really. It hasn't taken long at all. I mean, if I lived closer to here, I'd probably be doing that every morning. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. And I'm going up Cadridges next week with my dad and my brother, so make sure you come back next week for that video. But until next time, take it easy.